Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful, fantabulous, and mystical day. My name is Emmanuel Aguilar, aka Mystic Fox 4, and on today's episode, I wanted to feature kind of different artists that I found on ArtStation while I was poking around and perusing. Now, if you guys are new to the channel or are new to watching this YouTube series, I basically go on ArtStation, find things that I need in that moment, and I save them to showcase to you guys on the internet. Just in case you guys haven't seen them, found them, or have ever heard of them in the first place. And this video series is based around, introducing artists to new people and new artists, blah, blah, blah. You guys get the gist of it. Now, let's hop right into it. On this episode, I'm going to be featuring a fellow artist and a good friend, Oriana Mendez, or Menendez? Don't kill me, please, Oriana. It's a really good artist. They work on Magic the Gathering cards, and I really do like their artwork. Now, I wanted to feature this mainly because of the thumbnails, so you can see the thought process going into it. But I also really like the finished product. Now, if you guys are familiar with MTG, you guys are going to know this is the Dazzling Phoenix for the Strixhaven, I think it is. Strixhaven Commander. Yeah, Certain Commander 2021. Yeah, okay, 2021 deck. Now I haven't actually played this card, but I really like the artwork for it, especially when a good friend made it. It's always really awesome. I really like how they executed kind of this watery hair effect and how it's like impacting onto the sea, and it's like, just looks cool. And you can see here like different concepts of like how it was going to happen. I like the one that they ended up picking and like deciding as the art director. His name is Zach Stella. I will be featuring him in the next episode. No spoilers are quite on what it's gonna be, but if if you struggle with doing like illustrations and finished stuff, 9 times out of 10, like getting good at doing these thumbnails is gonna help you a lot more than doing the finished product. Now, I take that with a grain of salt here. I'm no expert. I tried my very best to do my illustrations, so don't get me wrong. But what I've noticed is once you get better at doing thumbnails and like figuring all of this out, it makes painting it so much easier. Um, and it's just the best, right? I also really liked how they did like the kind of textures on the actual fur of the creature here. I'm actually going to take some notes after on how they kind of did that. I'm pretty sure that you should just brush them on. Um, I don't want to zoom in too much because it's not really about like zoom in work. It's about just silhouette and like overall art piece. But I really like the color palette on the whole thing, and then how this is like darker blue and everything is like lighter version of blue, purple, pink, or red ish. Um, it's just really nice to see, especially how the wings uh, kind of fold out. It's just really nice. It just complements it. It's like pointing here, pointing here. It's just good. The pose overall is really good. Now I do know that she actually invited me to go to, I think it was a zoo a little while back, and she was studying how to draw animals, which it was a little bit before COVID, and I just couldn't go, which makes me feel bad because I do like seeing friends, and I think we've only ever met once at Brainstorm, but I do hope we can hang out in the future. Now, jumping ahead, we're gonna go to the next artist. It's going to be Wish uh, Svetlin Belinov. Now, why am I talking about Svetlin Belinov? He's like really prominent, really good Magic the Gathering artist, yada yada. Okay, now I have been struggling to do item cards like swords and things like that for my card game and just for things in general. Now, whenever I see like Magic the Gathering type cards, like equipment cards or just things in general, like having swords in them, it's always really well composed because it's showing you like exactly what it does. And it's like it's very emotional, very feely, right? Where this one is like he just slayed this monster, and this is the dagger he used, and it's just like cut through him, like cut really deep. I really like this aesthetic of this, especially that it has this like black almost uh, smoke coming off of it. It's just really cool, and I think it's something that I need to kind of get into the hang of just kind of putting some effects on the actual sword because I'm. I like to say that I do it, but I don't really. Like on the few weapons that I have made for the collective card game, which I probably will be making a video about in the future, just because it's sadly no longer going to be an actual game. Um, it's probably going to shut down. But let's keep it on the plus side. I mean, maybe they won't shut down. We'll talk about it in another video. Don't worry about it. So, I was struggling to actually do artwork featuring just like a blade or a knife or stuff for equipment cards for my card game. So I was looking around, poking around, and I found this artwork, and I was like, this is really good. So I started studying like what made me feel this way about it, and like how it was going to be like just really how to get artwork to make it feel the certain way, right? And the takeaway here was like have it be in a scene where it just did something, and then they're holding it, or they're like, they're doing something with the sword, right? Or dagger, or whatever it is, spear, because that will make it more impactful, and it'll make subconsciously make the person think about how to use the card, um, or like just make it feel more powerful. It invokes a feeling. And this was really good. Now, I think I'm actually gonna make another episode just featuring Magic the Gathering artists, like just different cards that I really like in the future. Now, if you like Magic the Gathering or not, I think it's really worth mentioning and really worth checking out because Magic the Gathering has a kind of look to it. It has a certain visual to it, and if you haven't checked them out, why not? All right, so let's move on to the next one. It's going to be Zexi Guo. Now, I know I featured them in an episode before, but a friend messaged it to me or showcased it to me on Twitter, and I felt the need to just go onto their profile and showcase a little bit more of their work, mainly because their work is just gorgeous, right? And they have such a diversity in character designs that it's actually staggering, right? Like the sheer amount that they've made of character designs and like sets of characters is just insane. Like this one, I really like this one. This one's cool. Let me show it a little bit. So it has like that kind of big character, little character, and the big sage, like barbarian looking dude, and it's just top. Look at that. Amazing. Just really good character design, like a fundamentals understanding, which I'm probably going to be studying a little bit more from this person myself. So if you don't like them, then you're probably not going to like my work in the future moving forward. These are cool. They did like Thor and keep note that they're actually pretty good at illustration. It's not just character design. This character looks like it would go really well with that other one that he made later on. I'm pretty sure they're for a set of something. But say, look, he has them here, but it's like different. This artist looks like they would have made the Lucian, or not Lucian. What's his name from League of Legends? Comment down below. Who am I thinking about? It's not Lucian. It's another guy. He uses time, the hair, and the look of it. Looks like he would have designed that character. Mm, but yeah, just overall, the character designs are really cool. So you can go ahead and check these out. I'm not gonna click on a bunch of them individually because I want you to actually explore a little bit on your own and just, not just have me word vomit everything to you. So if you guys like this artist, oh my gosh, it's just so good. Presentation and everything. Anyways, if you guys like this artist, make sure you click their description down below. I know a lot of people probably haven't found certain artists or whatever, or maybe they have, but they haven't. They don't know the names or anything. I think it's really important to kind of poke around and find what other people are doing, just as like testing the waters, kind of, and you get to learn about like how to do it yourself or how other people have tried it or attempted it, and you can better your own skill by just witnessing it and like kind of seeing it. I think it's really cool and it's a really good idea to kind of inform yourself and just explore. Like it's simple, you know. Just explore and just see what other people are up to. Anywho, as always, you can click on any of the links to the artists down below in the description. Make sure you like the video. Comment down below which artist did you like, or actually comment down below what do you think I should kind of focus on in different episodes. Maybe we can split this episode series into different components. I know at the beginning I was kind of focusing on character design, and then I went to illustration, and now I'm just kind of bouncing between the two. Um, but I do think like there comes a point where you have to kind of decide what you like in artwork opposed to what other people like in artwork. And so that's why, sometimes you see things that are really far off in styles. Like you'll see Magic the Gathering and then you'll see like very anime and stylized work, right? I'm a big fan of stylized work and shapy things, so like anime just fits the niche because it's within that category, right? Of stylized stuff because it's already animated. But maybe you like things that are more realistic. Comment down below, like link an artist maybe that you've seen, or artworks that you've seen of things that you like, and maybe we'll make an episode kind of featuring them, or just a different take, right? Maybe I can do an episode on like futuristic looking stuff too. That'd be cool. All right, guys. As always, don't forget to stay mystical.